Today we're embarking on an exciting journey into the art of active listening. Now this is one of those superpowers that tends to fly under the radar. When we think about public speaking, the spotlight often shines on delivery, like projecting your voice or nailing that PowerPoint presentation. But hold on a moment, active listening? That's truly the secret sauce to genuinely engage with your audience.
Wait, secret sauce? That's super intriguing. But what do you mean by that? I always thought public speaking was all about, just talking, not listening.
Exactly. It's a crucial piece that many overlook. Think of it this way. When you actively listen, it shows that you value your audience's input. It's sort of like being in a race. Every cheer you hear is energy you can feed off. Instead of running away from it, you turn around and absorb that positivity to amplify your performance.
Oh wow. So it's like being at a concert where everyone is vibing and you're soaking in that energy? But what happens during those moments when the crowd goes eerily silent? Does that mean they've zoned out?
Great question. Silence can actually be quite powerful. It gives your audience a chance to digest your words. But, you can't let those quiet moments unsettle you. Consider it like a pause in music. The silence accentuates the rhythm, rather than detracting from it.
I get that. So, would you say effective speakers are kinda like musicians, needing to feel the audience's rhythm?
Precisely. To master this rhythm, you should start with the core principles of active listening. One key principle is empathy, putting yourself in the mindset of your audience. Imagine that they're starving for knowledge and you're serving a lavish buffet of ideas. If you don't listen to their preferences, they might leave feeling unsatisfied.
Oh, but what about those instances when someone keeps firing off questions? Like, what if they toss out something completely unrelated? Does that mean I haven't connected well with them?
Not at all. Think of those off-topic questions as delightful detours. They can be golden opportunities for engagement. You can redirect the conversation back on track, but don't dismiss their question. Acknowledge it, maybe say, "Hey, that's a really interesting point," before weaving it back to your main message. You might find it enriches your dialogue unexpectedly.
Wow, that's like a spontaneous adventure during a road trip. You pull over to explore a cool spot, and suddenly it becomes the highlight of the journey. Do you have any exercises that could help us sharpen our active listening skills?
Absolutely. One fantastic exercise is known as the mirror technique. Team up with someone and discuss a topic you both find interesting. After they finish speaking, you mirror back what you've heard, like saying, "So what I'm hearing is..." This not only deepens your understanding but also builds trust.
That's so brilliant. But I can imagine it getting a bit awkward if they don't phrase it the same way. Like, do you just kind of repeat what they said?
Not quite. You want to summarize, rephrase, and occasionally add a personal touch to show genuine engagement. It's like adding a sprinkling of spice to your favorite dish, right?
Haha, I love that. It's akin to cooking with a twist. So what's our next step? How do we analyze those speakers who seem to effortlessly nail this?
Fantastic question. Keep an eye out for speakers who actively engage their audience. Observe their body language. Do they maintain eye contact? Do they nod in affirmation? It's a beautiful dance of communication. Jot down the techniques you notice and experiment with them in your own talks.
Ooh, I can totally picture how that would work. Okay, but if I were to model myself after a renowned speaker, what if their style is completely alien to mine?
Spot on. While it's great to learn from them, remember, you also need to carve out your personal style. Think about finding your voice in a choir. You may draw inspiration from a soloist, but your unique tone creates the harmony.
A choir, huh? That's such a cool way to frame it. So I shouldn't just mimic them, but infuse my own essence into it?
Exactly. That brings us to developing your own active listening routine. Incorporate habits like reflective journaling after each speaking engagement. Note what resonated with your audience and what needs fine-tuning. Think of it as creating your personal recipe book.
I love that, but let's say I try all of this and it doesn't go as planned. How do I deal with that?
That's the beauty of being human. Each experience is a golden opportunity to learn. Reflect, adapt, and practice. If a dish flops, you don't dismiss your cooking skills, you just experiment and tweak the recipe.
That's so reassuring. I feel ready to give these ideas a go. Perhaps I'll practice in front of my cat first. They make for a pressure-free audience, right?
Haha, absolutely. Cats are some of the best listeners, no judgment there. Just remember, active listening isn't a destination, it's a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to being an impactful speaker.
Wow, I'm really pumped to start this journey. Thanks for breaking it all down so brilliantly.